Welcome back to another episode of Boondock Nation. This week, the Coast to Coast tour takes us to colorful Colorado. It's been a few years since we've visited the Centennial State, and we're stoked to meet up with some old friends from the Midwest and meet some new friends along the way. We're going to be hitting 3 different sled towns throughout Grand County in this 2-part series. So let's hit the road and head to our first stop, Rabbit Ears Pass.
So we're getting ready for day 1, linking up with our buddy AJ from the Midwest. We just saw him up there in the lot. It's going to be super cool to ride with him. He's been following us for a long time, and I've actually got out fishing with him a few times before. He is a muskie guide back in Minnesota, so he really lives the dream, chasing muskies all summer, and then he's out here in the winter riding sleds too. So stoked to finally link up and ride with AJ and have an awesome day out here on the snow.
Little snow check up here at 10,000 feet. Oh, 210 centimeters.
Wow. That's some of the most we've seen all year. Yeah? I mean, Oregon might have had that much.
Yeah.
But we were riding in the rain there, and now we're riding in the fluff. So these are some welcomed conditions.
That is more than one chase tall by a good amount.
This is Kremlin, Colorado, a legendary snowmobiling community just down the road from Rabbit Ears Pass. This is a great spot to access all the riding that this side of Grand County has to offer. Storm rolled in last night and the mountains got some snow, so let's go see what we can find.
Well, we finally found a spot to park. I guess it's busy down here in Colorado on the weekends. Every single parking lot was like jammed with trucks that were either stuck or just wasn't a place to park the rig. So we found a spot here a little bit further down the mountain finally. And we got blue skies today. Meeting up with some Eagle River homies. Got Chase with us here on this trip as well, of course. And it's going to be sick. I'm really looking forward to today.
Our friend Kim Onasch is joining us as well. Kim's been in some of the Boondockers films and Thunderstruck films, but pretty stoked to get out and ride with these guys. It's been years.
Like 10 years. So pretty wild. Let's get dressed and get up there and get after it.
Yeah. You're right? Yeah. Dillard, I'm gonna shoot up there, side hill in, and then drop that rightmost knob.
The rightmost?
Yeah. Kim Onasch.
What's up, Jack?
Another awesome day riding in your home state of Colorado.
Oh
here.
man, that was so fun.
Yeah.
Thanks
it
for letting me
was.
tag along.
We brought the snow with us, it seems like.
I know,
It worked out
finally.
perfect.
What advice would you have for other women sledders that see us going out on these awesome adventures and want
Yeah.
to do more of it, want to do more backcountry snowmobiling, get involved?
I would say for any woman that's new, go take a class. But if you have a good background, it's all about seat time. Just get out there as many days as you can. I mean, we try to ride 3-4 days a week, and it's paid off. I get to hang out with cool crews like you guys.
Heck yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, it's a blast being able to keep up with the guys. So
Yeah, I don't think a lot of those guys have ridden with any gals out here before, so I think they were pretty impressed. with your shredding.
Yeah.
I heard somebody say something about they didn't want to bring me on that loop. I was like, who said that?
Well, you proved them wrong.
That was a fun loop, though.
That was.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Thanks so much for getting out with us and showing us around a little bit here in Colorado. And we're going to head on to the next leg of the tour.
Hope you guys have fun.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Well, that is a wrap for our first leg of the trip down here in Colorado. Kremlin treated us great. We had some fresh snow that we arrived to, and a super cool sled town to add to our list now.
Yes, Kremlin has taken great care of us, and we've had the chance to go around and see a lot of the businesses throughout town. There's dealerships here to support your needs for parts and service if you have an issue out there on the mountain. There's a ton of great restaurants to choose from here too. Right now we're at the Dean West. This is a brew distillery. They brew craft beers and distill spirits here in these stills, all in-house. They've got some great food as well. We've really been making the rounds here, seeing all there is to see in Kremlin and checking out each of these spots.
And town, by the way, is absolutely jammed with sledders. When we rolled into the Allington, there was almost not even a spot to be able to fit our trailer. There's so many people in town sledding here, getting after the snow. It's super cool. The trailer access is great, too. We've been able to just bop right across the street, get fuel, and then a 30-minute quick drive right up to the top of the pass, and you're pretty much in the goods. So definitely convenient sledding from here for sure.
Tomorrow we're heading east just down the highway to Granby, Colorado. This is our next stop on the leg of this Colorado tour, and it sounds like they're getting even more snow over that way. Our next stop on the tour through Grand County brings us to Granby. We got in late last night to Arapaho Valley Ranch to check into a beautiful house. This place is just magnificent and one of the coolest places we've ever stayed. And waking up to some blue skies over Lake Granby was just absolutely beautiful this morning. Lake Granby is the second largest lake in Colorado, and it's got a depth of like 221 feet. And the town of Granby is a great spot to access the lake and the beautiful mountain ranges that we're going to be exploring in the rest of this episode.
We're super excited to check out the riding here. There is a huge burn that has affected this region between here and Grand Lake, which is our next stop, but it sounds like the riding is spectacular, even though that's the case. So we're super excited to check it out. We've got a few locals with us today, and they're gonna take us right into the goods. So we're gonna head on up there and get after it on this beautiful blue sky day. Burn is absolutely insane. We're driving back in here, winding along this whole canyon, and literally everything burnt. Like, we heard about this, but to actually see it, it had to be insane when it was going down, you know. Missed the houses. It's on both sides of the road where we're parked here. And yeah, I mean, it's gonna be everywhere we're riding today, it sounds like. So we're stoked. I can't wait to check it out.
From up here beyond the burn, you can see kind of back where we're staying at the end of Lake Granby. Back in that canyon is Arapaho Valley Ranch, and man, that place has been so sweet. So we're gonna head back there tonight. They've actually got the smallest bar in the state of Colorado, a pool table, so we're gonna fire that up a little bit and spend our last night at Arapaho Valley Ranch.
We are here at Arapaho Valley Ranch main lodge. This place is extremely cool and very, very historic. So we're excited to go check it out. Inside is Colorado's smallest bar, so that's extremely cool too. And excited to share with you guys all about this place.
Now this building behind us apparently was part of the original town of Monarch, which was just up the road. Now when they flooded this area to make the lakes that span between Grand Lake and Granby, they actually wheeled this building up out of the old town and brought it to this property, which is absolutely crazy given where we are. We are way back up in this canyon, up in the mountains, right up against the Continental Divide. It's so neat that they have this building that was built in 1906 to serve as the main lodge here on the Arapaho Valley Ranch campus. It's a really warm atmosphere to go break down the day of riding, talk about what we're going to do tomorrow, have a cocktail, play some pool, and enjoy a great night with friends. People have been telling us for years that we need to check out Granby, and I'm so glad we finally did. One of the best parts of this trip was meeting, hanging, and riding with some of the locals that we met along the way. While the East Troublesome Fire opened up a ton of great riding in the area, it struck tragedy in the lives of many, including Tucker, and nearly took out the entire town of Grand Lake. While this is it for our time in Granby, our time in Colorado does not end here. We're heading just down the road to Grand Lake to explore the riding on the other side of this burn, check out their incredible trail system, and visit historic downtown for ourselves. We'll also hear Tucker's story and his experience in the East Troublesome Fire and how snowmobiling is making a comeback in Grand Lake. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on next week's episode.